Hello, Carol is here. Gotta clock off about 11. Yeah, we're gonna clock off about 11 too.
Hold on.
Hold on, we're still not ready. Not ready. I'm gonna take my seat over here. I got my computer on a large print so I can see the comments. Oh my goodness. Another Monday. Another Monday already. Hi, Carol. We have changed our tree decorations from Christmas to Valentine's Day. Can you hear me okay? Kerri's gonna sit right in front of the camera, block everyone. Oh,
No, look.
there you go. That works.
Hold on, she's hand tied.
All right.
Paul.
Carol gives a thumbs up. She can hear us okay. Awesome, awesome. I wonder how long the delay is today.
Do you need my phone?
Hi, Carol.
I have my computer up.
Okay.
So, come to find out, I think Sheila may be a possible magical gesture stick. Which side's the camera on that one? Or left side?
Let's fix it.
Gesture stick. Mm-hmm, definitely.
Across your chest. There you go.
Very fitting, since that I'm the jester.
I'm doing Sheila's hair. There, look, show us those beautiful eyes, Sheila. Oh. Uh-oh. Another twig failure.
Oh no. Yeah, poor Sheila. She's losing twigs left and right. Am I in there?
You are, look.
Okay.
You may have to
Little,
enjoy
like
it.
you're-
I know, I can't see that far. Oh, good morning, Wayne. Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, Wayne.
So how did you
Good morning,
guys like my DoorDash video? That's the when I get home, I put the all of the footage from the dash cam in, and then I do
Glasses.
like a transcript editing, it's called, and it will go through, and on the left hand side it puts all the words that I said, and it will detect where the pauses are, and then I can delete all of that empty space.
Yep.
Carol can see all four of us. Good morning, Shannon. Shannon's in the house.
Good morning, everyone.
Yeah, so that's the first cut, and then after that, I have to go in and cut out
Step block
things,
music.
Well,
Next.
Scooch over a little bit.
the things that I don't want in there, and then I add the screenshots and the road footage, and then I have to. There's some glitches in there, so I have to take out those little glitches, and yeah, but I thought that would be good for the members, because I haven't really done anything special for the members, and I appreciate your contributions, so. Yep. Wayne says he wouldn't change a thing. It's not for everybody though. I don't think I could have that like all the time. It's not for everybody. But I may wait a little while and then like release that to the regular subscribers. Like if I have like an off week and I don't have anything, I'll like release something.
Does everybody Dawn worked really hard on our new Valentine's tree?
Yep.
Everybody see how beautiful it is?
So I actually ordered some more ornaments coming online, but I had I got these little sparkly hearts, and I have to put strings on them to hang them on the tree. So I was using like regular thread, and that's gonna take me to next Valentine's Day to do them all. So I just ordered some already
Yes,
strung ornaments.
I did this side, but I have trouble with that side.
All right, Carol says some snow still on the ground here, but roads are clear. That's so odd
That's
for
pretty.
North Carolina, isn't it? Snow on the ground.
Our snow melted.
Yeah.
How much snow did you have, Carol?
So it snowed almost all day the other day, and we got so it snowed in the morning, and then by afternoon it all melted, and then it snowed again in the afternoon, and that was still on the ground the next day. Wayne says Sheila looks like she's ready to go to the spa.
She is.
Love her new hair color.
Spa.
Matthew, good morning, Matthew. We finally checked out your channel, and Matthew's got like model big rigs. Wayne, you might like Matthew's channel. He's got all model like big rigs that he shows, and his cat. What's your cat's name? Maple. I saw that video the other day. She's pretty. Matthew says he's only 6 subs away from hitting 700 subscribers. That's awesome. That's awesome. How many watch hours do you have, Matthew? Because you only need 500 and then 3,000 watch hours to do that first level fan funded monetization, and then the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to do AdSense. Shannon says, still a few inches here and side roads are covered here in Ohio.
Wow.
Yeah, that's dangerous. I don't like dashing when it's, the side roads, and people just don't clear their sidewalks or their stairs. I went dashing yesterday and I almost fell on some black ice coming down some stairs. Oh, Carol says they have about 4 inches of snow. That's a lot.
I'm trying to give her a pearl necklace, but
Who, Sheila?
Sheila looks like she needs a pearl
Carol
necklace.
sub to Matthew. Thank you, Carol.
She want a pearl necklace.
Wayne says good morning to Matthew. Everyone's saying hello to Matthew.
Good morning, Matthew. You have to tell
I'm going to
Sheila-
school.
Sheila's
orchestra
exciting
conducting.
news. She's going to be a spa representative for Foxwoods.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's her MGM robe she has on.
Yes.
It's actually a big towel, but it looks like a bathrobe.
See it? MGM
MGM Grand.
Foxwoods. Well, it's now called Fox Tower.
Fox
It's no
Tower.
longer owned by MGM. It's owned by
Let's see, what's
Foxwoods.
Kerri doing? Show and tell.
No, she's putting Sheila's necklace up. Oh, she.
Carol says we don't have sidewalks in the country or county. Shannon says that's not
Walker
good.
County.
Yeah, it's amazing people have no problem letting people come to their house and don't bother to shovel sidewalks or porches. Can be very dangerous out
Or
there.
tip.
Yeah, it can. I usually don't dash like a few days after the snowstorm until it starts to like melt.
Yes, yes, Sheila, the limo will be picking you up for me.
Oh, we're juuling up Sheila.
Yes, Sheila has to look lovely for her.
Wayne says we got 5 inches of snow on Sunday when the temperatures dropped to -11. Wayne,
Ooh.
why are you living there? Why? How do you how do you live in that cold? That's just crazy. Did I ask you before, Wayne, are you from Wisconsin or is that just where you landed? We are all originally from Rhode Island. My father was from Maine.
Life of crime.
Life of crime.
A child from Rhode Island and Maine. Crime.
Yeah. So that's
It's
why
gonna
we
be a
have,
trail one
we
day.
have family in Maine, and then Kerri went up to Maine because her husband had family up in Maine as well, and so they were up in Maine for a while. Kerri's kids are still up in Maine. That's why we go to Maine for vacations. Wayne was born in Wisconsin. Okay. Cool.
Oh, I just, you know what? I just saw a cheese hat on the bike trail. Remember?
Oh,
Mom?
yeah.
We were driving and there was a
I
man
had a
with
big
a
cheese
cheese
hat.
hat on. I'm like, Wisconsin.
Big rounded cheese, it was so funny.
Carol lives in Prince George County, Virginia, in the country. She's on 6 acres.
Oh,
That is
nice.
so awesome. So
Lucky.
awesome.
Mari, what's wrong?
Someday we'll have acres. We want to build a family compound for the kids and the grandkids.
And then I want to start a project called the Forever Acre Project. It's to try to get homeless people their own acre. Their own life acre.
That's nice, Kerri.
That's a very grand idea.
Grandpa.
Grand. Let's see. Matthew says he's now 4 away. Shannon says, wish I could have gone out last week. The orders are usually popping when the weather's bad, but was down with COVID. Hope you're
Oh,
feeling
no.
better. She hasn't been out of the house in over a week, hoping to get back out this week. Oh yeah, COVID is terrible.
Mm.
Shannon says, wow, nice Carol. Carol's been where she is for 35 years. That's a long
Wow.
time.
Ding dong.
Ding dong.
Which is dead.
Where were you from before, Carol? Are you from North Carolina or somewhere originally? Shannon says, very nice, Kerri. You have such a kind heart.
I'm like, what did I do?
Okay, Wayne
Oh,
has a weird
thank you.
fact for us. Wayne says when it gets to minus 40, if you throw a cup of water straight up into the air, it will hit the ground as ice. I tried it many times.
I saw that they take slow-mos of that.
That'll actually do that. We've hit
Did
like
you ever have the
single.
bottle, the cold bottle, but as soon as you pick the water bottle up and you bang it, it turns into slush.
Oh really?
Yep.
We when it hits single digits and like with the wind chill or
29
whatever, you can throw a cup of water in the air and it turns into like snow. Carol says, "Oh no, Shannon, heal." Yep, we wish for healing. Shannon says,
Absolutely.
minus 40. That's insane. Carol was born in Texas. Her dad was in the army, and her husband was in the army. Awesome, awesome. Yep, you do a lot of traveling in the military. I went into the military. I was active duty for 1 year, but then I missed my family, so I got out through a program called Palace Chase, where you can get out, but you have to do double your remaining active duty time in the Air National Guard. So I joined the Guard, and I stayed in for another 21 years. But I was able to do a lot of traveling, so I got to visit a lot of states. A lot of states. Shannon says, thank you, Carol. Carol said she's lived in many places. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. So yeah, did everybody make it through the holidays? We're just getting back into a regular routine now. Back to the grind. Back to the grind.
Yep.
Yep.
Go Rhode Island, North Dakota. Woo!
Thank you, Carol. Carol says, thank you for serving, Dawn. You are welcome. All right, let's see. I don't know. We're just getting back to regular routine, so not much has been happening. So I personally don't have a lot to talk about. Wayne says, as a kid, when I had a paper route, one winter my legs got so cold that now I don't feel cold in my legs.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's weird. I guess we adapt and overcome. Shannon says, you beat me to typing that, Carol. I second that. Thank you, Dawn. You're welcome, Shannon. Kerri, you got some new stuff going on. What's going on with you?
I found this thing called Chat GPT, and I've been writing down all my ideas for everything. A lot, like music and everything is like super important to me, and I want to try to blend like different songs together to make like a symphony. I can't wait to go to school.
No, you tell them about school. You didn't tell them.
Yeah, I did.
Yes, she did.
Oh, she did?
She mentioned it
I
real
sneak
quick.
my shit in every once in a while.
I
Like,
didn't hear it. Sorry.
no, that's all right.
I don't feel that.
But her stories, so she has like these ideas in her head.
Books,
so
and I've been talking about driving my family crazy with the weird stuff that comes out of my mouth. So I'm like, I finally started putting it down, so my stories are coming together. Yep.
yeah.
It's about a traveling troupe of walkers, musician walkers, that kind of find each other silently without speaking. Kind of witchy, swamp witch stuff.
But ChatGPT will take an idea that you have, and if you give it like an idea and you say write a story about this, it'll write.
Mom, how has
It'll write a story.
your brain been since you've had ChatGPT?
Good.
Because she's been writing stories about Sheila, the gesture stick.
Sheila and Gigi and the grandkids. So I think I eventually might take the stories and then try to use the AI to create images out of it. We can create like a children's book for the grandkids to read.
Oh, I have so many children's
wants to
books. My
read
first one is
Sheila's-
Delilah and
Who wants
Weenie.
to read the story of Sheila and Sheri?
Sheila and Sheri, you can read it.
Or Fig and
No,
Fox. I want to
no,
write a
You
book
wanna
called
read
Fig
it?
and
Mom
Fox.
doesn't want to read it.
Children's books. I wanna
Kerri,
write
you want to
all
read
sorts
the
of
story?
books.
Wayne says, looking
Not
forward
right
to
now.
it, Kerri. Carol says, yay, ChatGPT.
It's so I called it a mind dump. I had like 50 years of like thoughts going through my head, and I just started putting them out one at a time, and then it just turned it into something nice for me to read, and I'm like, oh wow, that's just sounds amazing. Sounds amazing. And I want to get a crimson cloak.
Is it hot?
Crimson cloak.
It's a little warm, but so our thermostat, if we put it on, like, if we put it on 70, it gets down to like 67, but like a 60, 67, 68 in the winter is different than a 68 in the summertime.
Yeah.
So it's
Nice.
chilly in here, and our windows are old and drafty, so we can feel the cold coming in. So we put the thermostat up to 74, and it gets to 74, but then it's kind of really warm. So then
Too warm.
I put it down to 72, and it was still a little chilly. So it's back up on 74. So we're
Is that Sheila's
we're either
limo
too
out
chilly or a little too warm.
Sheila's
Can't find
limo's
that
out,
happy
parked right
medium
out
yet.
back.
Carol asks, is Sheila on payroll?
Yes, she's going to be a representative for Foxwoods Spa, and she will be getting paid very big money. So she's gonna have to stop paying rent, something we're looking forward to. What
Clubs just showed up.
what?
What, Sheila?
Oh, she wants to know if Wayne will date her now that she has income.
Oh, Wayne says.
I heard Leaf was in town. I'm gonna go scour the woods.
No,
in
Leaf
town.
left for Florida.
No, he's
Good morning,
coming back from.
Bestie.
It's like
Good morning,
opposite
Jess.
Oh, what? Oh,
Okay.
Leaf's coming back. Oh, okay, Leaf's coming
He
back.
left a sign for you in the forest.
Oh.
He left a little sign for her in the forest to let him know that.
In a picture?
No pictures, just a sign.
I thought.
Just a cut branch.
Oh.
Let Sheila know.
Wayne-
There's a cut
Wayne
branch,
says-
this is for Sheila.
Wayne says Sheila's grandkids
Sheila,
should be named
Sheri.
Sprout.
Twiggy.
Oh, hold on. Let me write this down.
Wayne, you must remember Twiggy, Carol and Regina.
Sheila and
Who remembers Twiggy, the model
Yeah.
from England?
Twiggy. There's a garage. Twiggy's garage up the
Twigs.
street.
Twigs.
Twigs. That, you know whose garage that is?
Mark
Mark
Morris.
Morris.
Flowers. Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's actually his uncle's garage, but I think Mark went in on
Oh
it.
wow.
Business
He's
wise.
expensive.
Yeah, I
They're
actually
expensive.
I wrote a story about how we were in alphabetical order in Yorktown. Remember all the M's?
Yeah.
Match.
Yeah.
All right, let me catch up on the comments here.
and-
She Sprout,
Leaf.
morning. Bessie says, "Morning, ladies. Happy New Year. The tree is so cute." Yep, we turned it into a Valentine's Day tree. We're gonna keep it a holiday tree, so we're gonna decorate it. Just gonna leave it up all year and decorate it for all the different holidays. Kind of like to have the lights on there. It's nice ambiance at night.
St. Patrick's
Okay,
Day.
Sheila and Leaf having a baby named Sprout. Now it's gonna write me a whole story on that.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Sheila.
okay.
No, Sheila's
I just
not
didn't want to forget the baby's
expecting.
name.
Shannon says, I like it, Wayne. Carol says, Shannon, I had COVID the second time last July. I was sick just 3 days, but I had congestion for about a month or so after that. Took it out of me. Yeah, COVID's bad.
I had COVID. I actually got COVID, didn't know I had it, went to the gathering of the juggalos and probably passed it around, so I apologize if there's any juggalos. I'm just this good guy to the last.
Oh, Wayne says, I'm trying that Black Rifle chainsaw. Has quite the bite, but good.
Create the
Carol says,
lyrics.
oh yes, I remember Twiggy. Shannon says, sorry, Carol, that sounds exactly like what I'm experiencing. Real bad aches and chills about 3 days now, congested, and just want to sleep all the time. Wayne says, Twiggy for a girl, Sprout for a boy.
Okay,
Yes,
let me
that's
get that
quite
in there then.
Wayne says, that tree will be nude on Arbor Day. Maybe.
Painted
Maybe.
naked.
I wasn't even thinking Arbor Day. I was just
Sprout.
thinking, you know,
Oh,
all the
hold on.
major, holidays. But yeah, that's fun. Okay,
Sprout if a boy, and Twiggy if a girl.
Yes.
Carrie's got a story coming
She
between
has,
Sheila, Sprout, and Twiggy.
and she has
Yeah,
an
if a
Aunt
boy.
Willow and an Uncle Branch. Twiggy's mother and father. Yes, yes.
Did it create a story?
Sprout if a boy, Twiggy if a girl.
Love story of Leaf and Sheila. It's Leif.
Now, are they the same size? Does he? I don't think he has leaves on him. I think his
Oh
his
yes,
name
he
is
has
Leaf.
leaves. He has little hair leaves up there. It's quite
We'll
handsome.
find him.
Shannon loves the tree idea. Looks beautiful and looks forward to how you decorate it each holiday.
I see
Yeah.
joy when I look in it, and I look at you too, and you choose his like crafts. You choose his like joy right there. Like, isn't it beautiful? Let's see. Sprout if a boy, Twiggy if a girl. Ooh. I like it when it gives me. Did you ever get the chance to have two responses? It'll be like, which response do you like better, this one or that one?
No.
Because some of the stories I like in bullet.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna get it out. I have a lot of ideas.
Wayne says for
Kickstart?
Flag Day, it can have a flag for a tree topper instead of
Philanthropist?
a Christmas angel. Yep, we have a heart balloon up there right
Happy
now.
Valentine's Day, Topper.
Yeah. Yeah, I think for this from Memorial Day to Labor Day, it's gonna be decorated red, white, and blue just for that
Little
whole
flags.
for the whole summer. Yeah, because it's Memorial Day, flags.
4th of July.
Military, 4th of July, and then Labor Day. I think Labor Day colors is red, white, and blue as well.
Yep.
And then after that, it'll be
Halloween.
Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas
There we go.
again.
Then we start all over again.
The
I
year
saw
will go by
Orion
fast.
last night,
I'm
so.
Go lay down, okay?
Yeah, mom's not.
I'm not feeling good, so I'm gonna say goodbye for now. I will see you next Monday, but I'm having a bad back day today, so before I start spasming, I'm gonna go.
Just gonna go lay down.
Bye, everyone. Love you.
Carol says, changing vibe. My brother-in-law has his property and is safe in South Cal. Yeah, that's terrible. All those fires out there in California. That's awful. It's what they say that was the biggest fire in California history. Shannon says, thank you, Jesus, Carol. Praying for all of those devastated by wildfires. Yep, absolutely. We are all praying. Carol says, my granddaughter survived Helene in western North Carolina. Tough few months. Yeah. Yep. I think there's still people displaced, isn't there? Shannon says, prayers for healing for you, Sheri.
Oh, that's sweet.
Thank you, Wayne.
That's from Shannon.
From
And Wayne
Shannon.
says, yeah, Wayne says, hope you feel better, Sheri. Carol says, bye, Sheri.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
She
Love
says,
you.
thank you, love you, she says.
Bought a new blow dryer, hair dryer.
Yes,
What's it called?
with a diffuser.
With a
for the
diffuser.
curls.
So I can look like my doll. I've been dressing my doll. I've been taking pictures and throwing them on Instagram. Actually, I did a glow picture, like a UV light, black light. And I hid the doll, like, it was like in a frame. Should I show me a picture?
Yeah, it's hard to see what it was. And she's like, do you see the doll? And I'm looking for like the curly hair, and I don't see the curly hair.
I was like so excited when she couldn't
and
see
I couldn't
the doll.
find it. And then she was like, right there's something. And then I was like, okay, I see it now. But she'll show you the picture first.
Paul's cute face right there on my YouTube. Hold on.
Wayne says the Santa Ana
Shocking.
winds. Oh, Carol says yes, many homeless in Helene's path. Wayne says the Santa Ana winds are picking up again, which isn't going to help. No, not at all. Not at all. Yep, the fires are still dangerous, Carol says.
Well, actually, let me show you some of my clown faces too. Not to like, I know you guys are talking about serious stuff. Some of my clown faces. All right, hold on. Oh, there's me and furry hat guy dancing. Oh, actually, there's some. That's my Pennywise. This is me at the Twisted concert. Oh, there's my. On the beach. This is the picture, and she couldn't see the doll.
Does anybody see the doll?
I'll give you like a minute to look
Wayne
at
says
it.
very cool and creative, Kerri.
And then
It's like abstract art.
It's me and Mono, Cass and Mono. Did you see that one?
Nope, I didn't.
We're hand tied. I tied us together.
Carol says, Kerri, it's good to lighten the mood. You are so creative. Yeah, she is.
I don't know. I think these two are pretty damn creative. It's nice to see them. I saw Dawn. She was sitting on the bed and she was like, I think it was snowing out that day or something. She's like, I don't really want to go to work. And she was talking about doing that. So I'm like, let me just do a little test. Let me leave the house.
I would have done it whether you were here.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, let me leave the house and see if she starts a project. So I left for a little while and I forgot my cigarettes or something. So I come back to get, because my vape, I usually don't smoke cigarettes, but. And then I come back and she was doing it. I was so excited, but she had the whole room to herself because we share a room. And as adults and being polar opposites, we have, it's hard. I feel bad for my sister.
Wayne says those type of dolls have a certain name to them, don't they?
Yes, they are Funko Pops. Funko Pops.
And isn't the company based in Rhode Island?
I don't know. I just said that because it has NK in it, so I was just thinking North Kingstown.
Oh, okay. Those type of dolls, okay.
I don't know where it's based out. I like to.
Yeah, so you can-
LYRE stories of it.
So you can go online and you can create your own likeness however you want, and then they produce it and send it to you. Oh, Matthew says it's 60 degrees here. That's nice. I think it's supposed to be 40 degrees today here, which is warm.
Okay.
Yes, Funko Pops. Yep, that's exactly right, Wayne.
Yes, my celebrity crush just.
Carol is asking, where are you, Matthew? Shannon says, wow, nice, Matthew.
I use it all the time. I love acronyms, so if you get a name, I'll make an acronym up for it.
Oh, so guys, Regina sometimes pops into the chat, and I don't see her in here right now, but she always watches the replay. So, the chat never replays on the replay, so she won't be able to see everybody say hello. But Regina, from everybody in the chat, we say hello and we miss you.
Hello, Regina.
Yes, always have to say hi to Regina. She's one of our very loyal subscribers.
We call you guys our OG.
Wayne says Matthew's in Florida. Yep. Shannon says hello to Regina.
So, just out of curiosity, my daughter is mad at me. I told Dawn, we discussed that we would put that video, the drunken video of myself. I apologize for anybody that got offended by that. And Brianna watched it for about 2 minutes. She said, I'm guessing she probably didn't watch it for longer than 2 minutes.
They didn't watch it for long.
So she sent me a message we decided to put it out. Dawn would love for me to watch it again. I said, fuck it, just let everybody else watch it. I don't care. I was there. I know that I woke up feeling foolish enough.
She doesn't want to see herself. So we're going to take that
care.
down. It's been up for a week, so we're going to take that down.
Yeah, that's why I don't drink, usually.
Matthew says, Carol, I am from Tampa, Florida, but I live in Hillsborough.
FBI's in Tampa, right?
Who?
FBI.
FBI's everywhere.
Yeah.
Wayne says hi to Regina. Carol says hi,
Join them.
Regina. You may not see this, but maybe you will feel the vibe. I'm reading it all out loud, so yes, sending hello vibes to Regina. All right, let's see. What else?
Oh, let's see if there's anything else I've been doing. I've been trying to find little hidey holes for myself to hang out in the, I'm gonna call it the jungle. The jungle is in between, railroad and river.
She's been walking a lot. She's had a lot of energy lately. The other day she got up in the morning and she did 5 loads of laundry. She cleaned out.
I had I just had it a really good, and I just felt God's presence watching over me, and he told me to clean my shit up because I'm not 10. So you're not 10 anymore.
Carol says, hey Kerri, we have all been there. Good to let it out from time to time. Yeah, she's been going for walks and yep.
Went to go buy a new vape. Went to go buy. Stupid took all they got was the little views.
The disposable.
Yeah, the disposable ones, not the good flavored. They took all the like gone. So I had to buy another pack of cigarettes.
Yep, so we gotta get her a new
hat.
vape, because she's waking up and hacking and coughing in the morning. I'm like, how's those cigarettes doing for you? Shannon says, LOL, Kerri, God's got you always. Yep, absolutely.
I got myself a new owl hat.
I
It's
listen
like
to
Iowa
at night
Falls.
when I can't sleep. I listen to a guy named Vernon. What's his name? I had to look it up the other day. He's from like almost 50 years ago. Vernon J or something J Vernon. But he used to do a radio show, and it's on a website called the Bible Bus. If you Google the Bible Bus, it's got all of his 5 years worth of his radio shows, and they go through the Bible from beginning to end. And then there's also books that were based off of the Bible. So I had the books I had access to the books at one point. So I was listening to the radio show while I was reading along in the book. It's not exactly word for word, but then I would use that, and I would, have my Bible, and I would look at the verses and stuff. So it's he's got a really unique like voice, and it helps me like calm my mind, and I put it on to fall asleep, and I end up falling asleep within 5 minutes. So then like I have to like re-listen to it again,
But she'll hold her phone in her hand for 3 hours after she falls asleep.
No, I'll put it down now. Like if I want to sleep, I'll put the phone down and I'll just listen. I have the earbuds in my ears.
I don't doom scroll anymore. I haven't doom scrolled since I got ChatGPT.
Yep, that's keeping her busy.
Mm-hmm. And when I feel like I'm gonna cry, when I have tears of joy, I just stick my lips inside my mouth like this. And it instantly stops me. I don't know, maybe the muscles in the face or something.
Matthew says, I now made $29.16 with Just Play. I gotta get on that app.
My friend Jules, I miss her so much.
Shannon says she's gonna check that out, Dawn. Thanks. Yeah, just Google Bible Bus, and I think it's Vernon J. McGee. I want to say Vernon J. McGee. Carol says, we have so little winter in Virginia anymore. Sad for me because I love cold weather. Oh, I'm sorry, Carol. Wait, are you? I kept thinking you were in. No, I thought you were in North Carolina. In Virginia anymore. I don't remember. It was between you and Regina. One was in North Carolina, one was in Virginia. Okay. We have so little winter in Virginia anymore. Sad for me because I love cold weather. I have to be careful walking in snow and ice. I use a pair of walking sticks to stay upright, hopefully.
What about them crampons that you stick on your feet? They're called crampons. Stick on your feet and they got spikes on them. You stick them over your shoes.
Yeah.
They got little spikes. Oh, hell yeah, living in
And you
Hammondsville.
had those tenants.
You know how many times I watch my kids slide down the driveway on the way to the bus?
Oh, your driveway was awful.
Cars used to slide.
So
miss that
because
house.
it didn't really. Every time it snowed, it would pile up, and at the end of the driveway, because the plows would go by, so at the end of the driveway there was a hump. There was one point where I was trying to back out of the driveway, and I was scraping like the frame of my car. I was like, we can fix this, but it would be a hump, and it would be like solid ice, frozen.
We had like a metal roof, and when it rained, it would just pour straight down. And
there's Regina. Regina,
hi, Regina.
We weren't sure if you were coming in, so we all said hello. So when you watch the replay, we were all saying hello to you, just in case you didn't get here. Shannon says, be careful, Carol. I love the snow, just not the cold. Wayne says, night sounds coming out of Wheaton, Illinois is very relaxing.
I'm practicing the owl and the loon voice.
Everyone's saying hello to
If
Regina
anyone cares about bird
again.
calls.
Wayne says, are you dashing on Valentine's Day? I would think that might be a busy day. Probably. I'll probably dash on Valentine's Day. I can't remember if I did last year or not. I'll have to go back and check. Roseanne Molinaro, welcome Roseanne. She says, good morning, ladies.
Hello.
Wayne says, good morning to
Roseanne.
Regina. Shannon says, morning, Roseanne. Carol says, hi, Roseanne. Wayne says, good morning, Roseanne. Yes, yes. Roseanne, you missed a lot of conversation. You'll have to go back and watch the replay. We talked about a lot of stuff.
I got a lot of my stuff out.
Yeah.
I mean, just little bits, not, just busting out which words on. But I'll be listening to something, I'll have a thought in my head or something, and then I'll say like a word out loud, and then I'll start laughing, and I think she gets jealous.
I don't get jealous.
Because she's like, I wish you would, if you do that, just tell us what you're laughing at.
Well,
I'm
the
like, oh
thing
my
is,
God, you
when she's sitting here and
duct
she
tape
just
me.
bursts out laughing, like, we don't know what she's laughing at. So we're like, what is she laughing at? And then, so I said to her, I said, it might be helpful for us if when you laugh, you like, let us know what you're
Most of
laughing
it is word stacking laughter.
Word stacking.
Mm-hmm. Word stacking laughter. I like to, I don't know, I stack words back and forth. Zip words, I guess.
Oh,
That
Regina,
makes sense.
mom was out here for a little while, but her back is bothering her, so she went in. Mom, Regina's here. She says hello.
She wears the tens.
I know you didn't say hello yet, Regina, but I know
All the
that you're going
time.
to. So
And it tightens her muscles.
let's see.
up.
Roseanne says yes.
She
I will
doesn't stretch 'em
rewatch.
out, so they never get loose.
Roseanne,
I feel bad.
is this your first live that you've joined? I don't remember seeing your name before.
Roseanne.
And if you have been on here before, I apologize for that. My memory is awful. Yep, Wayne says Regina bad back. Regina says sending prayers
Kerri
her way.
Eben.
Thank you. Mom, Regina's sending you prayers. She might be sleeping already.
You know what? Let me go peek on her because she really didn't look right when she walked up in the room.
Yeah, we're gonna go check on her.
Regina said hello.
Regina says hello from South Carolina. Okay. Carol's in Virginia. Regina's in South Carolina. I don't know what. So, what isn't North Carolina right? No, wait.
Maybe.
Virginia. Yeah, it's Virginia, North Carolina,
Meet
South
Virginia.
Carolina. Okay, so North Carolina was right in the middle of you two. Oh,
Little
Roseanne says
stick.
I've been here before. Okay, sorry
Sounds like
about that,
bubbles.
Roseanne. I will definitely remember for next time. Carol says, I think Roseanne has been here before. Gina says, I've got to go to the doctor today. I think I've got the flu. Oh, no. Carol had COVID. No, who's got COVID? Shannon's got COVID. And she's right at the end of it. Wayne says, you need a map. Well,
I am a map.
I know in my head, like, if I think about it, like, I know how it goes down the East Coast. I've been down the East Coast many, many times.
No goose today?
What?
No goose today?
No. Goose isn't here today. He might watch the replay. Let's see. Rosanna Dana.
That's
Yeah.
what my hair looks like if you brush it out. My dad told me to brush my hair once. No, he's like, kid, can't you brush your hair? He never asked me again. I'm just learning how to work with my hair thanks to my doll. Only her head is so heavy. Every time she falls over, I call her a groupie.
Roseanne says, oh no, Carol, feel better. Shannon Sapko says, feel better, Regina. Sorry, not feeling well. Carol says, Dawn needs a map or a nap. Yes. Don't need a nap yet, but I probably will. Later. Yeah, so I'm deciding. I'm helping a friend between 2:30 and 5:30. I'm taking her to an appointment. So after the live, I'm debating, do I go dashing for a couple hours and then go pick her up, or should I edit my video for a couple hours? So I'm undecided on that, but I'll decide by the. I'm leaning towards just staying in and editing my video today. Today will be my day off.
I want my own.
Wayne says my
I'm still
Vikings
stick.
play in the playoffs tonight. SKOL. SKOL. What does SKOL mean? I don't. SKOL. Come on, Kerri.
Ha ha! Sister Kerri only laugh. Serial killer only lies.
Shannon says, good luck, Vikings. Regina says, thank you. Yeah, I hope it's nothing, but I need to be checked out to be certain. Yeah, you never know because doesn't COVID like start out with like flu symptoms?
The COVID.
Regina says, Dawn, are you still dashing? I am dashing.
No,
Matter
I
of fact, I just I went dashing yesterday, and the members, I posted a video for the members, which I'll eventually release to the subscribers.
Want my
But
cherry
it was
pie.
basically the first rough cut edit. So all of the footage minus the pauses. Now I have to go through and scrub it to take out what I want out of it and add the road footage and the screenshots. Oh, like school, only pronounced school. Regina says, hi Sheila, it's Sheila. It's a Nord cheer, Wayne says.
Nord.
Nord.
Like
I don't know what that
like
means.
Nordic.
Colleen, good morning, Colleen.
Hello,
Colleen's just
Colleen.
joining us. Hello, hello.
Hearts. 6 months. Excuse me.
Hello, hello. Yep, the chat's starting to die down a little bit. We had all the conversation before, Colleen, so.
It's filled with love. Look at it.
Lake Nordic.
It's
Yes,
6 of hearts.
Wayne says Lake Nordic. You were right, Harry.
I'm a warrior.
Mhm.
Dance leader warrior. Steal the sky for my blue paint. How do you spell Orion? I spelled it wrong.
Orion?
Yeah, the
Like
star.
the star?
Yeah, because it's up above us at
I
night.
think it's Orien. Anybody know?
I spelt it wrong first time. Orion, like, yeah.
Regina says, Miss Seeing, it says senior, but I know seeing your videos, they are so inspirational. I'm back at it. I'm going to post another one on Wednesday. So I'm going to try to post 2 a week. It'll definitely
Orion.
Because I'm trying to dash more.
Thank
I
you.
lost a lot of hours last year because I spent so much time editing
6
videos.
hours.
So my average weekly hours went from 25 the last 2 years to 20. You know, some weeks I don't work much and some weeks I work like a lot. So, but the average at the end of the year, it averaged out to 20 hours per week, which isn't a lot. So I'm trying to dash more so that I can get my bank account back up because I was basically drawing off of the savings that I had. So I'll get out 1 video per week at the very least, and hopefully 2. Wayne says Orion. Orion. Colleen says good morning to Wayne.
Look
Regina
up Susan
says
Rabbit.
I miss seeing your videos. Spell check. Yep. I don't know if you're typing or if you're voice texting. I know when I voice text, it comes out all weird. Shannon says hi, Colleen. Regina says I'll definitely have to go back and rewatch. You usually do, Regina. We appreciate that. Colleen says hi to Shannon. Shannon says, yay, keep the videos coming. Yep, now that the holidays are over and stuff, I'm going to get back into a routine. Carol says, Dawn, I didn't see much need for editing your rough cut, though you did use the F word a couple times. That's usually the stuff that I like edit out, and then the stuff where I'm like, where's the, sometimes I leave a little bit in, but it goes so fast when I cut out the pauses, and then there's like little things where I'm like, and it will glitch. Like there's little pieces, little clips in there that make it like glitchy. So I have to like take that stuff out. But I probably, what takes a lot of time, it takes like 45 minutes to just transfer my footage, like from the SD card onto my hard drive, and then the analyze. I have to usually do like 3 times because I'll put all the footage in, but it only analyzes to a certain point. So then I have to add more full clips and do a reanalyze. I usually have to do that 3 times, and it takes like 45 minutes the first time, and then like a half an hour the second time, and 15 minutes the third time, and then I'll have that base cut that I have to, I don't know what she's doing. Then I have that base
Put
cut that I
chapstick
have
on
to
you.
go through and scrub. Wayne says at 3.3K now. Yep, and you know what's funny is those 300, like since I did my 3,000 subscriber live on that channel, the 300 came from just my older videos popping up. The one I did back in August, the $1,000 one, that's my most viewed video right now. And it's still the most viewed video, so it's still out there popping. So that's where I think those 300 subscribers came from. And then Shannon says getting nervous about doing taxes for all the platforms. Any info on submitting 1099s would be awesome. So for me, the 1099s, they're through that Stripe, the Stripe app that you have to sign up for, like when you do the banking. So Stripe has those online. So they should send it, if you sign up for electronic, they'll send it out electronically, otherwise they'll send it in the mail. And the 1099s, you just, so when you do your taxes, you have to do the Schedule C first. I believe it's the Schedule C first, and then the self-employment form. I'm gonna do a video on taxes when I do my taxes. I think I'm gonna do a video on it because there's a lot of people who always are searching that this time of year, and I've never seen anybody like do a detailed, here's my tax return. Like for me, I'm single zero, so it's gonna apply to people who are doing single zero, because once you do that part of your taxes, and then then you do everything else. Like if you have a mortgage, you're gonna write off your mortgage interest.
Alex
if you're
cooking.
married with dependents, so there's other factors that go in it. But at least I just have the self-employment income, so at least I'll do
Really?
that part to show how it is. And I track everything pretty much daily. I have a spreadsheet that I put my pay in, like all my expenses. I make sure that I write down all my business expenses, like if I buy any new charging cords that I need.
She's my right side.
Hot bags, like anything that you use for doing your gig work is a tax deduction. My car payment, I can write off the interest on my car payment. So once you figure out your mileage, what the percentage of your mileage is, that's why it's very, very important to track your mileage. DoorDash will give you an estimated mileage. I don't know about the other gig apps, but they only give you the mileage from the restaurant to the customer's house. And that's it. Like from when you accept an order to when you complete an order, that's the mileage that they count. But like if you're driving a couple of miles before you get another order, they don't count that, and you can, because you're logged into the app for that whole entire time. So all of the miles that you drive from when you log into a shift and when you log out to a shift is all mileage that you can deduct. So keep track of that. And then I track it like daily. Like I know I could go in and check and see how many business miles I have. And I've got all my stuff in a spreadsheet, so I know where I am at on any given day. So at the end of the year, I'm not like trying to like figure that out, because that's how I did it like the first 2 years. And then I was like, I gotta come up with something. So I created this like spreadsheet that I don't think anyone else would be able to understand, but I might do a video on that as well. So that's
I think
probably
that would
gonna
probably help a lot of people.
yeah, it's probably gonna be in about a month, like after I get my 1099 and I actually do my taxes. And I use the I think Tax Slayer. I used to use TurboTax, but I found Tax Slayer. And it's just as good. So, and then I print out the forms, the hard copies. So that's probably what I'll use to show, like, you know, on the screen. I'll use the actual hard copy to show people. But yeah, I hope that wasn't too long-winded. And of course, like, you know, my spreadsheet that I do at the end of my shift. So I, you know, put that maintenance money away, put that tax money away. That way, at the end of the year, or you know, at the end of the year for taxes, you have that money, and your maintenance, like you got to put your maintenance away. Like I finally need new tires and brakes, and that cost almost $1,000. So because I've been putting money away, I have that. So for that,
I still have my $200 savings. A couple months ago, I said I want to put $200 away to buy each one of the grandkids an acre. And I tried, I put 100 in my savings and then 100 into Bitcoin. So I can just see how that goes after 30 days. And then, of course, come the beginning of the month, I think I'm going to start whatever's left over before my money comes in. I think I'm going to transfer that over to savings. Like, so just $300 or $200 left after the end of the month. I'm just going to put that into savings. But when my money comes in, I'm still going to take $200 and put it in. So that could be up to like $300-400 a month.
yeah,
I could be saving.
yeah.
Because eventually I'm going to need a 74 VW van.
That's
For my traveling show. For my traveling show. I actually have a page on Facebook called The Traveling Show.
Let's see.
Sheila
Regina says, I
started it.
definitely look forward to morning coffee with y'all. Wayne says, I'm still waiting about my W-2s. Shannon says, a tax video would be amazing. Thank you. You're welcome. Wayne says, Kerri, was that an earring you were hanging on Sheila?
No, actually it is a jester bell. It's a jester bell. She's a jester stick, jester bell. It's a story of the bell and like the ankle bracelet. Like in the forest, if you're like married to a celestial artist or something like Digidin, then, well, that's how you, I guess you walk first. Like the dance leader would walk first. And if there was, everybody else is silent in the woods is part of my book, so I'll just get it out there. So she jingles her little ankle bracelet and then everybody stops.
Ding dong.
Ding,
Let's
ding,
see.
dong, the witch is there.
Wayne says, tax talk is a good sleep aid. Yes, it can
You
be.
guys see a ghost that just went by me? No, just me.
Shannon says she pays quarterly estimated taxes, so hoping I don't still owe much. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. Did you know if you have,
Like
I don't
DJ
know if you
Clay?
have an
Like
account
DJ Clay.
online. If you have an account online, you can actually go in and you can pay that monthly if you wanted. Matthew says, I can't wait to hit 700 subscribers. You're almost there, Matthew. Wayne says, just kidding. Haha. Regina says, I'll be looking forward to that
once.
tutorial.
It was a motorcycle guy.
Shannon says, LOL, Wayne. And Shannon says, so close, Matthew. Yep, we're
And the
caught up
hat
on the
that haunted me
comments.
to this day. The 710 Superman hat.
So, all right, we have about 7 minutes left until we log
Fabulous
off.
4. One of them gone.
What was I? There was actually something I was gonna bring up, and I don't remember what it was. I'm sure I'll remember as soon as we log off. I forgot.
She would. She's a little dry. Now, when I got her, she was freshly cut. It was almost like she was put there just for me. Because I walked there yesterday and she wasn't there. And then the next day that I walked through, she was there. So they must have just cut her off the property or something and just threw her in the back, like the backwoods
Something,
area.
yeah, but she's drying out. She's leaving little. she was.
But she was
not gonna have a head.
She was, so here's her pose. She was green and her little fronds used to go like this. Boo.
Yes.
Are you the boo of the 400?
Her little twigs are falling. We find little twigs all over the place. I'm like, Jesus, Sheila. But yeah, she's not gonna have a head eventually.
No, she will. Just the top. She'll be the jester stick.
The jester stick.
The jester stick. I looked it up. Great.
Wayne says Sheila would look good in big hoop loop earrings. Big
Yes.
hoop earrings.
Gypsy. Like a gypsy. Like I.
Thank you, Carol. Carol's reminding everybody to hit the like button. She almost forgot.
Thank you.
Carol.
Look, it's Kerri Ebbing. I don't know what that means.
I always
Sounds
hate to
good.
tell people, like, even in my videos, like, subscribe, like, and comment. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm begging people to subscribe to the channel, but that's what YouTube is, you know. And then sometimes if you don't remind people, but I got it down to where it's just quick now. Subscribe, like, and send a comment.
I put my Sheila hair and makeup video on my Instagram.
Oh, you did?
I did. I didn't mean to take it away from SDK, but I wanted
Oh, no,
to
that's
add it to Instagram so, you know, I can get my little
Oh,
skit
no,
career going.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I'm gonna go play with my dolls today and take pictures of them playing together.
Marley, you want to say
I'm gonna
hello
make a
to
gesture walk
everybody?
for anointed.
You want to
walkers.
say? Oh, there's Marley. She wants to say hello to
Gesture
everybody. You want to say good morning? Come here.
I'm the only girl allowed though.
Come here.
Except for Sheila.
Nope, she went under the bed. No, never mind. I'm not gonna try to fish her out from
Because
under
I'm
the
50
bed.
and I like forts.
Oh. Forts are cool. Do you remember? So when we were little, we had this down the street. There was like a path through the woods, but it opened up to a big like
The
piece
pits.
of land that we called the pits.
The pits, the sand dunes.
And they had there was like sand dunes, and then they had cut down like the trees and stuff. So they had these just huge piles of branches
There was
like scattered throughout.
Remember the one tree called the Wilbur tree?
It
Wilbur.
had-
It was W-I-L-B.
Oh, was that big one that
Yeah,
we
it
used
was
to-
good. Remember we used to break into the
Oh.
old drive-in?
Yeah, there was an old drive-in movie theater, and the ticket booths.
We grew up in like Quonset.
The ticket booths used to have like these
Kingstown.
soffits. I don't know how we didn't fall through the roof because it was just.
Remember the time we went and we were shoplifting
Yeah.
and we tried getting like hammers because we wanted to like build in it and shit.
Yeah, and paint and stuff. So we
Busted.
brought this bag in and we stuffed our bag full of paint and tools and man, we got caught, but they let us go. I don't know how old we were. What I was like 12, so you must have been like 10.
No wonder why I'm the way that I am.
So
For
we-
crying out loud.
So we used to like climb up the ticket booth and we'd climb up into the soffit and we'd hang out in the soffit up there. So weird. All right, let's see. Oh, Carol, goodbye.
Bye, Carol.
Let's see. Backed up. Oh, Regina says, how's the weather in Rhode Island today? It's actually pretty mild. It's supposed to get up to like 40 degrees.
I got
sunny.
tights, 2 pairs of socks because I'm going to play today.
Wayne says, Sheila better never take up cigarettes. She would go up and smoke. Yep, she would. Wayne says, nothing wrong with asking people to subscribe. No, there's really not. I just, at first I felt like guilty about it. Like I was begging.
Eventually, when I think if I had a personal videographer and video editor, that I'd make more videos probably.
Nobody gonna edit videos for free. It's hard work. That's why.
No, we go in on it together. It'll be like once we start making money, we split it.
Yeah, but nobody's gonna put in that work up front. I mean,
Nobody would
I
put up free
try
work
to-
up front to. Well, that's what most people do.
Well, if
I
you
could
can
get a
find-
student.
If you can find someone, good luck.
It'd be an internship, right? So I would find like a student. And then, because I don't have the energy to video
Shannon's-
myself. I have the skits. I have the talent. It's not really talent. It's just like comedian, like comic.
Wayne says, you're Nardia. Shannon says, yes, just remind us, Dawn. We forget sometimes. Thanks for the reminder, Carol. Shannon says, hi, Marley. Carol was leaving, so Wayne says, bye, Carol. Regina says, have a great day, everyone. You as well, Regina.
Bye, Regina.
Shannon says, you're never
need
too
more
old
bells.
for forts. Have a great day,
Never.
Carol, and you too, Regina. Yeah, all right. So it's about 11 o'clock. So we're caught up with the comments. So we're gonna log off and get on with the rest of our day. And
We'll play in the reeds.
yeah, and we'll see you next Monday. Hopefully, Mom will be feeling better. But we appreciate all of you guys logging in every Monday, and we really enjoy the community, the little community that we have, and we love when you guys communicate with each other in the comments. So we appreciate you all, and we will see you next week. All right?
Bye.
Bye.
Where
Can you
are
hit that X
now?
button? Bye, Wayne.
There it is. That was good. I like that. I thought that